Hey guys, today we're at a brand new neighborhood called Talon within the Desert Ridge Master Plan community. People love moving to Desert Ridge. There's tons of shopping. We've got High Street, we've got the district at Desert Ridge Marketplace, and it's just aesthetically pleasing here. So my name's Steele. I'm a realtor that helps people relocate here in the Phoenix metro area, and I want to show you a little bit about this community and help you make an educated decision on whether it makes sense for you to move here. All right, so the Desert Ridge area, and more specifically, the Talon subdivision, is this little polygon up here in the North Phoenix area. It consists of two zip codes, the 85050 zip code and the 85054 zip code. If you're looking at a map of the Phoenix metro area, the city of Phoenix, different than the Phoenix metro, is going to be this weirdly shaped object right here. The Phoenix metro consists of all these cities up to the northwest in Whitman, west Buckeye, north Anthem. We've got Apache Junction over here. We've got Casa Grande and Maricopa in the south. It's this wide ranging area right here. So zooming in on the Desert Ridge area, again, 85050 and 85054, we've got about 52 homes for sale in the Desert Ridge area right now. I think it's a great area. It's my local stomping grounds now. I absolutely love it, and it's got a wide range of offerings. You've got houses as low as $525,000 all the way up to a more luxury price point of $2.2 million. So the area really has it all for all tiers of buyers. So whenever we help people buy a home, it's always helpful to be looking at the market nationally, locally, and then even as far as the zip code you're looking in, right? So obviously what's going on in the climate right now is that back in 2022, Jerome Powell and the Fed started raising the rates. Right, rates have been so low and we saw this crazy appreciation until boom, June, we saw the first 75 basis point rate hike, and then prices came down because affordability went down. So if we're looking at the Phoenix Metropolitan area data right here on the left, we can see that the median price point in the area is $430,000. Well, the median price point in Desert Ridge is $888,000. So that's why whenever you're looking at the data and it looks a little bit softer, like the days on market, which is super important to gauging how negotiable homes are, is a little bit higher, active 111 versus the 89 for active homes in the Phoenix metropolitan area. Why is that? Why is all the data softer? Well, because when rates go up and affordability goes down, because buyers are pushed down by the rates into lower price points and the bottom bracket is priced out completely, right? That's why the lower tier, the $300,000 homes in our market, are still facing such low supply. So you may not be watching this video in this market, but housing affordability, it's scary right now. You can remember back, it's been scary. Rates are sitting at a 6.97, which actually have come down quite a bit, right? They were as high as hitting 8 almost. But now the average 30-year fix at 6.97%, still a little high. Hey, when you got lemons, you make lemonade. So there's still opportunity in this market, but what is that opportunity? Well, we're talking about Talon right now because of new construction specifically. Tons of beautiful resale homes throughout Desert Ridge, but we're focusing on Talon. Why? Because typically new home sales account for about 15% of home sales in the Phoenix area, and right now they're accounting for 26%. In other markets, we're seeing more. In the Texas market, which is going crazy right now, 52%. Why is that? Well, some say builders are less emotional. They have to clear their balance sheet, they can't pay holding costs on the homes, and they're having these crazy incentives going on. So what builders are at Talon? We've got 3 of them. We've got Pulte, we've got D.R. Horton, and we've got Shea Homes currently. And hey, there's tons of resale homes at Desert Ridge and Talon as well. And a year ago, there was no specific reason to go for new construction other than, hey, wanting a new home specifically. But right now, there's opportunity and it's up. So let's take a look at D.R. Horton. D.R. Horton right now is primarily a spec builder. Most of the builders in the Phoenix metropolitan area and across the nation right now are focusing on specs because of where the market is. So some builders have always focused on specs, meaning inventory homes, meaning that they are built and then you would just buy them as is and maybe customize a few things. And then some builders are doing more custom features. Pulte, for instance, Shea Homes, more of a custom process where you can build from scratch rather than just from spec, but they also have spec homes as well. So let's take a look at a couple of these floor plans. So there are 14 specific floor plans just offered by D.R. Horton at Talon. The first of which we're going to cover today is going to be the Crow model, which is a 2-story home, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a 2-car garage, 2,597 square feet. There are multiple options this home can come with, from optional tubs and showers, optional sink in the laundry room, optional 12-foot sliding glass door. It's just going to depend on what the model is spec'd with. The second floor plan we'll take a look at is going to be the Phoenician with a starting price of $913,990. So these specs are typically going to be spec'd out with $50,000 to $75,000 in options plus a lot premium, typically getting it $100,000 plus over the base price. This floor plan is going to be 3,221 square feet, 2 stories, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and a 2-car garage. The specs could come with an optional gourmet kitchen, a separate tub and shower, and an optional 12-foot sliding glass door. So where's the opportunity? Builders like D.R. Horton, the big builders, means that they bought pre-packaged wholesale. It means that they bought a wholesale loan package prior to be able to give that to their buyers. So D.R. Horton currently, when the market rate is 6.97%, is offering a 4.99% with a 2-1 buy down and covering all your closing costs, or up to $10K. That may have been a mouthful, but let's cover one more builder and I'll go into what some of that means. So another important thing to know is that the jumbo loan limit here in the Phoenix metro area, and all of Arizona actually, is going to be $766,550. That means that any principal, any loan amount more than that number, $766,550, is going to be a non-conforming loan, meaning you're not going to get the great block rates that are being offered right now. You're going to have to get a non-conforming price, which I just priced out with a mortgage broker in this market, probably about 7%, middle of the road. So what that means is, hey, if you're buying a home with a purchase price right around there, you're good to go. But if you're pushing past $800,000, $900,000 to $1 million plus, you would have to put down a down payment that would get your loan amount down to that $766,000 to be able to get a conforming loan and get the rates being offered right now, which to a lot of people makes sense. So we have another builder, Pulte, which has spec homes and also has the ability to build from scratch. This Pulte neighborhood is absolutely phenomenal. They're offering a 4.99% 30-year fixed rate mortgage. And hey, if you can get it down to the FHA price of 4.5%. But the FHA loan limit is $530,150. So we'd have to be shopping for a specific home. Just to take a look at a couple of the specs here at Pulte right now. Now people are specifically loving Pulte at Talon right now, but the homes come for a little bit of a premium, right? $1 million for 2042 square feet, but just look at this floor plan. So is being all the way up in North Phoenix a bad thing? I think, and a lot of other people I think would agree, that it's in a perfect spot away from everything. The infrastructure here in the Phoenix area with the 101, the 51, the 303, the 202, and then another freeway being built right now, it just makes for a great way to get around everywhere. And a lot of people say that the North Phoenix area, the Desert Ridge area, is perfectly in the suburbs, but close enough to everything to be convenient. It's 4 minutes from a wonderful chain of bars and restaurants called High Street. And what's going on High Street? Well, it's just a fun experience. It's a great vibe, and there's tons of places to eat. Tons of bars, Blue Martini, got good old Yogi's Grill, the Boozy Breakfast, just a great chain of bars to have a great night. You're only 5 minutes away from the Mayo Clinic if you need some supreme health care. You're only 13 minutes away from the Kierland Commons. The Kierland Commons is a great place. I love being there. It's got all your shopping. It's got aloe and anthropology for you bougie folk out there. It's only 11 minutes away from Scottsdale Quarter. Scottsdale Quarter has restaurants, culinary dropout that you gotta try. I love that place. When I moved out here, I got introduced to it. It's got pressed coffee and all these stores right here. Shout out to Suit Supply. Got my suit on from them right now. Wouldn't buy anywhere else. Good old Lululemon too. And of course, just 5 minutes away from Desert Ridge Marketplace, or the District. Obviously, this is the convenience. This is the main draw, that you're right next to this amazing shopping center. You got your Albertsons, your Ross, your Old Navy, of course, you need your AMC theater just 5 minutes away. It's got the recliner seats, everything you need. Tons of stores, H&M, Nike, Dave & Buster's. You've got your Target, your Kohl's. I mean, what more can you need? And it's just, you know, the infrastructure, everything about it, it's aesthetically pleasing. I love being over there. Just to show you should absolutely always do your research, schools, crime, the area that you're gonna be moving in. But to show you, of course, high influx areas where there's shopping and tons of stores, well, you might see a little bit of crime, but just to give you some perspective on the area as a whole compared to other parts of Phoenix. CommunityCrimeMap.com is a wonderful place to do that research. So let's talk about schools. Us as realtors, we have to be careful about giving our opinions about schools, but in short, I would have no problem with my kids going to the schools located in the 85050 or the 85054. To start off, we've got Desert Trails Elementary School, of course, A grading. I recommend checking out this website, azreportcards.azed.gov, to do a little bit of further research where you can see test scores, you can see all sorts of statistics about each school. Moving on, located close to the Talon area, we're going to have Explorer Middle School, which is going to be grades 7 through 8 and also receives a grade A rating. Finally, we've got Pinnacle High School, which of course, grade A rating, and lastly, your high school also has a grade A rating. Another honorable mention would be Wildfire Elementary School, just so I can show you that greatschools.org is another great resource that can show you what's going on. I recommend if you're truly serious about picking schools within the Phoenix metro area, you use both websites. You go see what's going on. For instance, what's going on with their math, English, science, their test scores, a whole breakdown of everything about the school. You can compare notes between the websites.
I've been trying to hide 'cause I'm scared. Confusing which is one from the other. 'Cause it doesn't mean so much in the end.
So that was Talon at Desert Ridge. I cannot recommend it enough. Again, I love being in the area, and I want you guys to know if you guys are moving to the Phoenix Metropolitan area, you can reach out to me via my socials, or more easily, give me a call at this number below. We give a luxury experience at every single price point, and we would love to help you out. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.